Hey guys, it's Reese and welcome to a workout with me. So today is leg and butt day and I thought I would just take you to the gym with me and show you what I do. So I always start off on the treadmill doing some sort of cardio, and I like to push the incline all the way up to 15, which in my case is the highest, and I just like to walk. I don't like to run on the treadmill, it's kind of uncomfortable and I don't like the feeling of it. So I walk at a super high incline, which kind of does the same thing for me, and I do it at about a 4.0 speed for 10 minutes. Next, I just move on to a few leg machines. I always start off with the leg press. It's my favorite machine of them all. And basically all you do is push the weights with your legs and it really works the thighs. So I do it at about 85 pounds and I do 20 reps and 2 sets. I used to do 3 sets, but I'm kind of getting back into the gym, so I'm going to move it up to 3 sets once I get more strong. And then I also like to turn out my feet into like a second position. This works the inner thighs really well. And I like to do this just so I change it up and my legs don't get used to the same movements all the time. And then I change it from second position to I put my toes all the way to the bottom and I do little toe presses or like toe raises or whatever, and then this works the calves. So this machine may seem really simple, but if you move your legs in different movements, then you really get a bunch of different effects out of it. This next machine I believe is called the leg curl. So with both legs I do 20 reps, 3 sets at 70 pounds. This just really works your hamstrings and works your butt as well. It's basically just pushing down a bar with your legs. And then I do single leg ones. I do 20 reps and only 2 sets of these at 35 pounds. So I just half the weight because obviously it's only one leg, it's not both working legs. And I like to do this just to really isolate each leg singularly so that when I'm doing both, one doesn't work more than the other. Next, I just move on to the mat area or the room in my gym where I just do some body movements. So I'm starting off with the squats because squats are amazing, you guys know that. And I do 20 reps of 2 sets, and all I'm doing is holding a 14-pound medicine ball. That just happens to be the heaviest ball in my gym. And I keep looking to the side, looking in the mirror, not just to check myself out, but I'm checking out my formation, making sure my knees don't go over my toes, and just making sure I'm doing those squats a-okay. Then I move on to the standing leg raises. I don't know the official name for them, but basically I'm just swinging my leg out to a 90-degree angle, and this might seem really simple, but it actually takes a lot of leg power and core power because you have to keep yourself balanced on the one foot. It really works both the inner and outer thigh, and I really like it. And as you can see, I have to put my foot down a few times because I was getting a little wobbly, I was falling. So yeah, don't be ashamed if you have to fall over. And then I started doing these karate kick type things, and they might seem really simple once again, but they were pretty difficult, as you can tell from me like falling over 5 times. And I only did these 5 times because I wasn't really doing too well at them, but they work, believe me. Now we're moving on to deadlifts. Deadlifts are literally deadly. You will feel them in the next few days. So basically you just take a weighted bar. I have 30 pounds here, and you bend over, keeping your back flat, your chest up, and you're using all of your hamstring and butt power. And these might once again seem really simple, but after doing like 20 of them, you're like dying. So it's really important to keep a nice formation. That's why I keep looking to the side. You don't want to arch your back too much, and you don't want to lock your knees because they'll really hurt your knees. So I keep a very small bend to my knees. And once again, I just do 20 reps and 2 sets of these. Next, I got this little platform which is about under a foot off the ground, and I'm just doing some toe touches. This is kind of more cardio than it is like strength training, but I like to do this just to get my heart rate up and to get my legs moving. So I do 50 touches and I do that 3 times. We cannot forget the lunges. Lunges are great, but unfortunately they're not my favorite, so I always tend to leave them to last. So basically all I do is lunge across the length of this room, which ends up being about 20 lunges, and it's really important that you lift your leg afterwards because that really gets like your butt muscle moving and it finishes off the lunge. It just like you can feel it when you're doing it, so try it if you haven't done it before. And once again, I just said I do like 20 of these 2 times. And we've made it to the final exercise. So for this, I get this half Bosu ball, I think that's what it's called. I flip it upside down on the round part and then I try to get on it, which I look like an idiot doing, but it's kind of hard. You have to get your balance and then get your footing correct. Make sure your feet are parallel with your shoulders, and then you squat. Oh yes, and this just like intensifies your squat to the max. It takes so much more power to keep yourself balanced. You have to use all of your leg muscles and once again your core just to keep yourself up and not falling over. And I like to do this last because I'm just like, alright Reese, you got this. Come on, if you can do this, you can do anything. And I just wanted to put this little disclaimer at the end that this is personally what I do to work out. I'm not recommending this to everyone. I'm not saying that everyone can do this, but for some people this might be super easy. It's just specifically what I do, and if you want to get a reference or get ideas of how to do things at the gym, go right ahead, use this video. But if you did like this video, make sure to comment below and give it a thumbs up because I'll definitely do more workout videos with me. I go to the gym a lot, so if you want to join me at the gym, then make sure to let me know.
This feels good right here.